What is up, everybody? JT Dangerously here once again, and I am here to do my New Japan Pro Wrestling Summer Struggle in Jingu 2020 predictions. Now, Summer Struggle in Jingu happens this Saturday morning live on NewJapanWorld.com for the first time since 1999 in the legendary Jingu Baseball Stadium in Tokyo, Japan. Now, this card for Summer Struggle in Jingu is stacked, and it feels like it's going to be a grand slam from top to bottom. We have 6 fantastic matches with 6 big titles on the line, so I'm extremely excited to do my Summer Struggle in Jingu predictions for you guys this year, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Now, our record coming into Summer Struggle in Jingu after our last New Japan Pro Wrestling event, which was Sengoku Lord in Nagoya, we went a perfect 7-0. So our overall record coming in is 433, 91, and 3. So we're coming in extremely hot, and I'm looking to keep it that way. So hopefully in this video we will continue the red hot winning ways. We're on a 5 pay-per-view winning streak. Hopefully in this video we make it number 6. Hopefully. And hopefully you guys are able to watch this video and all the videos that I put up on the channel. It is the Summer of Dangerously this month. So as always, show your support by watching these videos, super kicking those like buttons and that notification bell, and commenting your picks and your opinions in the comment sections down below. Now, if this is your first time watching my channel today, guys, as a first-time viewer, and this is your first video, boy, pick the good one if you're a huge fan of New Japan Pro Wrestling like myself, and you're ready for this Summer Struggle event from the famous Jingu Baseball Stadium. Welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. I'm JT Dangerously. Welcome to the club, because this club is... Just 2. Whoop whoop! Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into these predictions. Let's start off with the first matchup. It is a special singles match. On one side, he made his return back at the New Japan Cup after a 2-year excursion in Mexico. He is way to the Grand Master. He is Master Wato. And his opponent is representing Suzuki-Gun, Ichiban, and he is a former multiple-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champion. And if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. He is the heel master Yoshinobu Kanemaru. So coming from me in this special singles match, I will have to say I am a big fan of Master Wato because he has his finisher as a spiral tap. But the one thing I don't like about Master Wato is the blue hair and the blue pant. That is just not working for me, Chief. But coming from me, I'm going to go with the upset. I am going to go with Master Wato to upset the heel master Yoshinobu Kanemaru by any means. And now the next matchup. It is a fatal 4-way match to determine the very first KOPW winner. Now, the 4 competitors have not been announced yet, but we will find out which 4 will advance to this fatal 4-way on August 26th in Corrigan Hall during the Summer Struggle Series in 4 distinctive singles matchups. Now, the singles matchups are as follows. We will see Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada face off against Bullet Club's Yujiro Takahashi. Next, we'll see High Voltage Show representing Chaos facing off against Cold Skull Sonata representing Los Ingobernables de Japón. Next, you'll have the Rogue Luchador El Desperado representing Suzuki-Gun facing off against Strong Arm Satoshi Kojima. And the final first round matchup pitting Toriyanu facing off against MX Bushi. Now, the concept of this KOPW is very unique. It's kind of like Cyber Sunday in reverse. If you guys remember Cyber Sunday in the WWE put out stipulations for fans to vote on. But in this KOPW, the wrestlers choose the stipulations and the fans vote on what match they want to see. Now, I'll use this as an example. Yujiro Takahashi wants a lumberjack match with straps against Okada. Okada wants 3-on-1 against Yujiro. Now, those 2 matches will be voted on Twitter, and the winner of that Twitter fan vote will become the match. So, there's a lot of fantastic possibilities you can come out of this matchup. You can see a steel cage match, you can see a ladder match, 2-on-1 handicap matches, submissions only, finishers only. The possibilities are endless for this KOPW to be a rounding success for New Japan Pro Wrestling. So, coming from me, in this fatal 4-way match to determine the very first KOPW trophy winner, my 4 picks to make it to the finals are Cold Skull Sonata, Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada, El Desperado, and Toru Yano. And my pick to win this Fatal 4-Way is Cold Skull Sonata by any means. And now the next match, and I am really excited for this one because it is for the Never Openweight Championship. Starting off with the challenger. He is the leader of Suzuki-Gun Ichiban, and he is the former IWGP Intercontinental Champion, the former IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champion, and the former Never Openweight Champion. He is the sadist himself, the Torture Master, Minoru Suzuki. And Minoru Suzuki is challenging the 29th reigning and defending IWGP Never Openweight Champion. He is representing Los Ingobernables de Japón, and if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. He is the Dragon, Shingo Takagi. Now, this matchup is going to be an absolute banger because this is the first time these two have ever met one-on-one in New Japan Pro Wrestling. So you know this is going to be an absolute slobber knocker. Now, starting off with Minoru Suzuki first, this is his opportunity to regain the Never Openweight title, which he held over 3 years ago, and a chance to bring some more gold to Suzuki-Gun. Now, Minoru Suzuki is a merciless SOB that will do whatever it takes to win. He'll break your leg, he'll break your arm, he will GSP you straight to hell. And this is quite possibly his biggest, this is quite possibly Shingo's toughest test as Never Openweight Champion. And the other side, you have Shingo Takagi looking to continue his amazing run as the Never Openweight Champion, and he's looking to make his 4th title defense a successful one. Now, we last saw Shingo defend the Never Openweight title at Sengoku Lord Nagoya against El Desperado, but now he faces off against the leader of Suzuki-Gun, Minoru Suzuki, and I'm going to say it right now. Shingo has been one hell of a Never Openweight Champion, but this is his toughest and his stiffest challenger for that Never Openweight title. It's going to take everything and anything to put down Minoru Suzuki for Shingo. So coming from me, in this huge matchup for the Never Openweight Championship, this one can go either way. This is a very tough pick because I love Minoru Suzuki. He's a badass SOB in his 50s that can still go. But I also like Shingo Takagi because he is really a fighting Never Openweight champion. And we haven't seen that in a very long time. So coming from me, I may get this one wrong, and I may get my ass kicked by Minoru Suzuki if I pick against it, but I am going to go with the Dragon Shingo Takagi to retain the Never Openweight Championship by any means and defeat Minoru Suzuki in an absolute banger. And now the next matchup. It is another matchup I have been waiting for, and it's for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Starting off with the challenger. He is representing the Cutthroat Darkness era of and he is the former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champion and a former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion looking to regain the gold here. And if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. He is Bone Soldier, Taiji Ishimori. And Taiji Ishimori is challenging the 86th reigning and defending 3-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. He is also representing Los Ingobernables de Japón. And if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. ticking time bomb, Hiromu Takahashi. Now this is only the second one-on-one meeting between Bone Soldier Taiji Ishimori and ticking time bomb Hiromu Takahashi. Hiromu won the only one-on-one meeting against Taiji Ishimori back in the finals of the Best of Super Juniors tournament back 2 years ago. And if you have not seen that match yet, definitely check out my description box. New Japan Pro Wrestling's YouTube channel put that video up free, and I'll have it in the description box down below if you've never seen it, because it was a classic in Corrigan Hall. Now, starting off with Taiji Ishimori, first, this is a big opportunity for him, a chance to regain the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title that he lost at G1 Supercard back in Madison Square Garden last year, and a chance to bring the Junior Heavyweight title back to Bullet Club. And he's looking to finally beat Hiromu for the first time one-on-one. There inside you have Hiromu Takahashi looking to continue his third reign as the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, and he's looking to make his second title defense a successful one. Now, Hiromu won the belt at Wrestle Kingdom this past year against Will Ospreay, and this is only his second title defense this year. Yes, I know the pandemic stopped a lot of junior heavyweights from coming over, but there was some junior heavyweights in New Japan Pro Wrestling during the pandemic, like El Desperado, like Taguchi, like Sho. So I'm kind of surprised New Japan Pro Wrestling didn't have him defend the belt. Yes, he challenged for the heavyweight and intercontinental championship against Evil at Sengoku Lord of Nagoya, but I wish he started defending the belt as soon as he won it. But it is what it is. He's defending it right here and now. So, coming from me, in this huge matchup for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, this one's tough. This one's a tough pick because I like Taiji Ishimori and I also like Hiromu Takahashi. And Hiromu could have walked out with 3 belts at Sengoku Lord of Nagoya if it wasn't for Evil and Dick Togo. But coming from me, I roll with Bullet Club. So coming from me, I am going to go with Bone Soldier Taiji Ishimori to become the new 2-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion and defeat ticking time bomb Hiromu Takahashi in an absolute banger. And now the next matchup. It is the Dominion rematch for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. Starting off with the challengers. They are looking to regain the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles that they lost at Dominion in Osaka-jo Hall. They are consisting of the only man in New Japan Pro Wrestling history to hold the IWGP Heavyweight title 8 times. And if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. He is the ace of the universe. He is Hiroshi Tanahashi, and his partner is the only man in New Japan Pro Wrestling history to win the New Japan Cup, Best of Super Juniors, and last year's G1. And in my opinion, he is the future IWGP Heavyweight and IWGP Intercontinental Champion. And if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about, and he is Kane Gaming's favorite wrestler. He is Golden Star Ibushi Kota, and they are the Golden Aces. And the Golden Aces are challenging the 87th reigning and defending IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. They are representing Suzuki-Gun Ichiban, consisting of the former 2-time Never Openweight Champion, and if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. He is Lord Taichi, and his partner is the former multiple-time Rev Pro British Heavyweight Champion, and in my opinion, the best technical wrestler in the professional wrestling world today. And if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. He is Zack Sabre Jr. and they are Dangerous Tekkers. Now this is a rematch of their classic meeting at Dominion in Osaka-jo Hall last month, where Dangerous Tekkers became the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. Now starting off with the Golden Aces first, this is their opportunity to regain the titles that they lost at Dominion to Dangerous Tekkers, and they're looking to get it all back together after multiple moments of Ibushi walking out on his partner Tanahashi after getting beat down. They finally reconciled a couple weeks ago during a show during the Summer Struggle Series, and we're going to see if the Golden Aces can get it back together and once again be the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. But personally, for me, I am hoping that this is the end of the Golden Aces because I want to see Kota Ibushi go after the Heavyweight and Intercontinental Championship. Like I said, for me, he is the future and next IWGP Heavyweight and Intercontinental Champion because right now that window of him being the champion is drastically getting smaller because of his age. He's close to 40 years old, and that window of being the IWGP Heavyweight and Intercontinental Champion is getting smaller and smaller. So he needs to get away from this tag team scene and get back to what he used to be, and that's the man when it comes to singles action. There is the of Dangerous Tekkers looking to start their first reign as the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, and they're looking to make their first title defense a successful one. But when it comes to Tag Team Champions' first title defenses, it's not been kind to them in 2020. I mean, Finn Juice lost their belt in their first title defense against G.O.D. in Atlanta. Golden Aces lost their first title defense at Dominion this past July against Dangerous Tekkers. So Dangerous Tekkers are looking to end that long losing streak when it comes to successfully defending the title for the first time when you're the tag team champions. So coming from me in this Dominion rematch for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships, this one could be really good. I mean, the Dominion tag team title matchup between these two was fantastic. Maybe the best tag team matchup in New Japan Pro Wrestling in 2020. But coming from me, I am going to go with Dangerous Tekkers to retain the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles by any means and defeat the Golden Aces in a banger. And now, the main event. It is for both the IWGP Heavyweight and IWGP Intercontinental Championships. Starting off with the challenger. He is the leader of Los Ingobernables de Japón, and he is the former IWGP Heavyweight and IWGP Intercontinental Champion, looking to regain both those belts back. And if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. Ooh, Naito! He is Tetsuya Naito, and Tetsuya Naito is challenging the 71st and reigning and defending IWGP Heavyweight Champion and the 25th reigning and defending IWGP Intercontinental Champion. He is representing the Cutthroat Darkness era of and he will be accompanied by his manager, the Spoiler Dick Atogo. And if you know his music, making its theme debut on the channel, you'll know who I'm talking about. King of Darkness Evil, because this is evil. Everything is evil. Subadewa. All of it. Everything is. Yeah, and this is just too sweet. Now, this is only the third one-on-one meeting between Tetsuya Naito and King of Darkness Evil. The series is tied 1-1, so whoever wins this will break the tie and be the IWGP Heavyweight and IWGP Intercontinental Champion. Now, Naito's last victory one-on-one against Evil, you gotta go all the way back to the G1 Climax 26 tournament back 4 years ago. So Naito hasn't beaten Evil since 2016. And Evil's last victory over Naito one-on-one was in the main event of Dominion this past July in Osaka Joe Hall in a shocker. Now, starting off with Tetsuya Naito first, this is a big opportunity for him. A chance to become a 3-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion and be the first man in New Japan Pro Wrestling history to hold the IWGP Intercontinental title 6 times. So this is a must-win for Tetsuya Naito. But for me, if he does not win this match, this is his last opportunity. This is his last chance. Because there's a lot of other competitors that want to be the IWGP Heavyweight and Intercontinental Champion. It cannot be Tetsuya Naito every day of the week. So this, for me, is his last chance. There is how you have King of Darkness Evil looking to continue his darkness reign as the double champion. He last defended the 2 titles back at Sengoku Lord in Nagoya against Hiromu Takahashi. And Evil's looking to beat Naito for the 2nd time this year. Now, a lot of people would say that Evil was very lucky to win the New Japan Cup this year and win the IWGP Heavyweight and Intercontinental Championship at Dominion in Osaka Joe Hall thanks to Dick Togo. But this guy has busted his ass and he definitely deserves to be the champion. Yes, he is part of Bullet Club. It's because Bullet Club is being Bullet Club. And it is right now the Darkness Club. And Evil, definitely his new persona, his music, you've heard the music. I mean, his music is banger. And this is a chance to show that he is not just a flash-in-the-pan champion. Yes, he defended it against Hiromu, but he's not going to lose it in his 2nd title defense after he won it 1 month ago. Because New Japan Pro Wrestling put their eggs all in one basket by giving the belt to Evil. It would be stupid and very dumb for him to lose the belt in only his 2nd title defense and his first run with the belt for over a month. It would be like the Jay White treatment that cost Jay White the IWGP Heavyweight title to Okada at G1 Supercard in the main event. So hopefully what happened with Jay White will not happen to Evil here. So coming from me, in this monumental main event match for both the IWGP Heavyweight and IWGP Intercontinental Championship, if this was only for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, I would have picked Naito hands down. Because I would have been happy with Evil being the Intercontinental Champion and Naito being the Heavyweight Champion. But with both belts on the line, as much as I love Naito, this is his last chance and he is not walking out with these belts. Because New Japan Pro Wrestling, you made your bed by giving the belts to Evil, now lie in it. So coming from me, I'm going to go with King of Darkness Evil to retain both the IWGP Heavyweight and IWGP Intercontinental Championship by any means and defeat Tetsuya Naito because everything is evil and it's just too damn sweet. And those are my New Japan Pro Wrestling Summer Struggle and Jingu 2020 predictions. Now I want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Comment below, who do you have winning that huge matchup for both IWGP Heavyweight and Intercontinental Championship between Naito and Evil? Who do you have winning that? Let me know who you got winning the Dominion rematch between the Golden Aces and Dangerous Tekkers. Who do you see winning the Never Openweight title between Shingo and Minoru Suzuki? Who do you see winning the Junior Heavyweight title between Ishimori and Hiromu? And who do you see becoming the first winner of the KOPW trophy? And who do you see winning between Master Wato and Yoshinobu Kanemaru? Let me know all of your picks and your opinions in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about it. Of course, I'm always on to see your comment, like it, and of course reply right back to me because comments are absolutely always welcome on this channel. Now I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Now before you guys go, as always, you guys can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with your friends. Of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. Of course, you guys can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button become part of this bigger and dangerous Dangerous Alliance, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? Super kick that subscribe button and become part of the Dangerous Alliance. And I will see you guys on the, hopefully, on the final Monday of August, which will be my good friend Mitchell Seagull's birthday, for my official AEW's All Out 2 2020 predictions, MJF Moxley, and my official Week 1 NFL predictions. Later days, guys, and peace.